Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Good morning. It's Sunday. There he is, right on cue, my Jared. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. Thank you for the roses, Jared. Let's go, everybody. JDM with the roses. Good morning, everyone, as we start our tap journey. Just think you're going to have strong thumbs. Good morning, DB. What's up, baby? What's up, everybody? No, I'm waiting for Shure, the company, the engineer, to get back to me. You email them, they get right back to you. And I had to send him a picture of my mic, and he's going to send me the right adapter for the XLR cable. Good morning. I just have it. I raised the volume on the mic a little bit, and I have it closer to my mouth. That should help. Good morning. Let's go. Tappity tap. Hello. It's Sunday. Sunday. Tomorrow we get to work. Who studied this weekend? Who better prepared themselves for tomorrow? Or who just said, Monday will just be another day? Teddy Flows over there on YouTube. 4,000 viewers on YouTube yesterday. Let's go to the moon, baby. Yes. Thank you, our YouTube. Carlos, good morning over there on the tubes. Lino, good. SMS, good. Yeah, I got the what do they call this thing? The boom, the bang, the bangs, the zang, the ving, the bang. Good job, JDM. Adam, good morning to you. I don't know. Every day runs into the next for me. I thought today was Monday when I woke up. Good morning. See, this is the Daily Spy. Do we notice anything here? What does Voss always tell you? Goo-goos, moo-moos. What does Voss always tell you about the third cycle is always as big or bigger than what? Good morning, Buckeye. Let's go. Good morning. Michael Nelson, me too. All roads. Who on here yesterday went back after the live and said, son of a gun, this guy is right? Huh? Who went and checked? Who took their RSI, their MACD, and their Elliott wave oscillators off their screens? Who took them off? You never know what's going to happen on these lives, folks. So buckle up. You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. You don't know what's going to happen on these lives, and that's what makes them great. We are at 3,200 likes. Tap it out. Today, we got the meerkat on the board. The meerkat. Bollinger Band. Yes, that's a good one. You know what it is, too? A lot of people put all these indicators on their charts and they don't even know what it does. Like, they don't know what it is, right? They have no clue what it does or what it's supposed to do. So, that's half the battle. Good morning. He is. Good job, Jared. What's up, Florida Flex? Where you been hiding? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Tappity tap. We are at 4,288 likes. Yes. Good morning. Oh, YouTube is starting to kick TikTok's booty here, I think. Hello, YouTube. Davion with the heartbeat and the lightning. Yes. Good, Flexi. That a boy. Florida Flex was one of my first viewers ever. He might have been the first viewer ever, now that I think about it. Right, Flex? When I first went live, I think you were my first viewer. Pretty sure you were. Good morning. He is. Since day one, that's right. Buckeye with the heartbeat. Tap, tap. Today, folks, we got to hit at least 200,000. I think we had 125 yesterday. Just because it's the weekend, we don't go to sleep. This is when you work harder on the weekends. Trust me, trust me, trust me. You work harder when everyone's out playing, you will benefit from it. I never used to believe that. I was always the partier. And I used to hear that and go, yeah. And then I started doing it, and things changed. I'm telling you right now, when everyone's partying, you're working. Remember that. Do it. You'll thank me later. Joffy Joe with the Heartbeat and the Rose. You're not missing anything anyway. Steven Silent with the Rose. How many of you have gone out with your friends on the weekends and then afterwards said, I really didn't miss anything? Or, I'm getting bored of doing this. Right? Are you at that point yet? You will. You'll get there. What's my thought on futures, as in futures trading? It's fine. Options, futures, crypto, they're all fine. The problem is 90% or more of people don't know how to trade price action, and that's the problem. Doesn't matter the commodity. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to do the whip zones today. We're also going to do a little bit of education for all of you beautiful people. Yes. Keep tapping, everybody over there on the tubes. Steven Silent with the Rose. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. I've been trading for 21 years as of last month. Crazy how time has gone by. I mean, even my kids are growing up so fast. It just goes by. So that's why you can't waste time, traders. You cannot waste time and say, I'll just trade tomorrow. Maybe it'll be better. And then the day goes by and you lose. Oh, tomorrow will be a better day. No. You must do these things in order to be a better trader. One, you must journal your trades in a journal. Who journals in here? Put me in the chat. Number two, you must review every trade, whether it's a winner or a loser, after the trading day. You must journal and you must review every day. How many of you are journaling and reviewing your trades? We don't take a trade and say, oh, I won that one. Okay, we'll put that on the shelf. Oh, I lost that one. We'll put this one over here, the winner. You must do the work. You got to journal, traders. You got to review your trades. You have to. It's imperative. If you don't do that, you're not going to know what you're good or bad at. How are you going to know what you're good and bad at? You also, when you journal, must journal all the stocks that you trade. You have to find out which ones you trade the best. You won't trade all the same. You may be great at AMD, but bad at C. You may be great at Uber, but bad at X. Okay? You don't know what you're going to be good or bad at. You must journal. You must trade. The way you become a better trader is every day you must trade. You can't do the old, I didn't trade today because I didn't feel anything good in the market. You don't know what to feel in the market. You have no clue. That is just excuse because you don't want to deal with the losing, okay? So that is what you got to buckle up on. You must trade every day no matter what. If you love this thing, you're going to trade every day, and that's how you get better. You have to feel the market, okay? You grow being in a trade, not watching a trade, all right? We said that in the VIP the other night. You grow being in a trade and not watching a trade. Too many people are scared. I'll watch it, and I'll put on a piece of paper where I would have gotten in. No, that's not going to cut it. Okay? Ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. You must trade every single day. And the days that you wake up and say, I didn't trade today because, it's just excuse because you are afraid to shatter that little ego you have. Mommy and Dada told you were such a perfect little boy and girl. I got news for you. You're not a perfect little boy and girl. All right, here we go. The SPY, the daily. Here we go. I told you all, your second move in the cycle, well, it's really your third leg in the cycle will be bigger or the same as the first move. Remember this? 3 days ago when we were here, I said expect to get the same or bigger move on the third leg. Well, how about that, everybody? Whoa! Wee! How about that, everybody? We still have a little more room to the upside here on the SPY. Let's head over now and mark out the whip zones, and let's do a little training so you know what the hell is going on tomorrow morning, okay? We know going into tomorrow, what state are we in? You're going to love this today. What state are we in? Put it in the chat. Marky Brown with the heart me. Jeffy Joe with the heart me. Thank you. In the rose. I appreciate you. We got 5 meerkats on the board. We got 0 right now. Well, the poor, no one likes the meerkat. Oh, poor meerkat. Tap, tap, tap. We are in a neutral state. So we got a couple options here. If we open tomorrow at 9:30 in position here, 1 to the upside with an event, can you take it long? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Do it quick. Hillary with the meerkat. The first meerkat. Powder with the galaxy. Mr. Dave with the heartbeat. Hillary with the rose. Mr. Dave with the popular vote. Yes, you could go live. Yes, you could go long there from position 1. Can you go long from position 2? Tomorrow, if you open right there on Miss Market, yes or no, in a neutral state, put it in the chat. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yes, you could go long from position 2. If you were way up here in position 3, are you going long in a neutral state on Miss Market tomorrow? Are you looking to go long? Good job, Just Videos. I'm proud of you. Yes or no, Mr. Dave with the second meerkat? No, in 3, you're not going long. You are looking to come back on this, okay? Now, remember, these are all with events. You can't just go long just to go long. You need an event. If your state is right and your position is right, that's only 2. You still need the trio. You need an event to enter the trade. Now, we are in a neutral state here on SPY. Remember, if we gap up to position 3, you are not shorting this back down. You have to see your retracement, okay? If you stay above that 50% mark or 25% mark, I'm going to mark these out for you. You are looking to go long, okay? 9 out of 10 times you're not going to get that in that neutral state that we're in, okay? You are going to get the move past the 50% retracement. So you're going to look for the break of structure and hammer that to the downside. Does everybody understand that in here? Now, we're going to flip it. This is a lot different. If we are in position 1 to the downside at the open, are we going short there? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. You guys, I'm giving you a free clinic today because I like you guys, and I know you all need the help. But you're not going to get a clinic like this every day unless you're in the VIP. I'm giving you a taste, okay? Position 1. No, you're not going short there. Are you out of your mind? You are in a bear state. Look at that thing. You are in a bullish position. You're just going to whip around here. That's all you're going to do. Whip through the whip zone, whip out. Nothing's going to happen there. That 20 must catch up to that 200 in order to take that short to the downside, okay? Now, here's a doozy for you. Oh, the novice gap. Here it comes. Neutral state. Way down here in position 3. The novice gap. Look, woo! Are we going short down here in the novice gap? Yes or no? Are we going short down there in position 3? Tobias, don't need the rest of the chart. It's irrelevant. Are we going short down there? No. That is a novice gap because we call this a novice gap because you are in a bull state and position 3 bear position. The novices love to go short down here. Or same thing to the upside. If your 20's under your 200 and you get a big gap up, the novices love to try to go up. Why do the novices do this? Why, when they're way up in a gap, do they automatically think, we're going to the moon? Or a gap down, they say, we're bleeding out. Why is that? Why do novices think that way? Do you know why? What's up, Don Marceau? Everyone say hello to my boy, Don Marceau. Go get him, Donnie boy. FW says, is the VIP worth it? I'll let them answer for you. Why? Because they don't know their position, state, or cycle. So when you get a new trader who says, I'm just going to throw money into a broker, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And that day they wake up and they see, whoa, the market's going to the moon. Look at that thing. I'm jumping in on that at the open. I'm going to ride that thing to Disney World. We're getting rich, honey pie. We're about to be rich on my first day of trading. And then what happens? They don't know their state, position, or cycle, and their account is immediately gone. They probably use margin. They probably are going to get hit with the margin call, and then things start to unravel. Folks, just because you have a gap up, you're not going up. Just because you have a gap down, you ain't going down. You have to base it on your position and your state and where you are in the cycle. And we will teach you all of that. Yesterday, we had 13 new VIP. Congratulate all the new VIPs that joined yesterday. I see a lot of them already started with the education videos. Half of them have already sent me a message and saying, I watched the first 4 videos, holy hell, in so many words. And I said, keep going. Now you got to put it to work. Now you got to actually trade. Let's see what you're made of now. All right? Are you going to fight or flight? Remember, we talked about this yesterday, traders, and this is very important for all of you to know before we continue. We have 100 of us. We all start in this box. All 100 of us say we're going to, today's our first day of trading, right? We all decide, we're all friends. We're going to trade today. We're going to learn how to do this thing because we either hate our job, we don't have enough time, we don't make enough money. We want to learn how to trade, whether you want to supplement your income, replace, whatever it is, okay? Are you ready for this? After 1 month, 80 of you will be in this box, and 20 of you are going to be in this box. What's the difference between these boxes? The people that are in the 80 box, what did they do? The people in the 20 box, what did they do? Put it in the chat. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Raul, good morning. 80 of you quit. The 20 of you, you're going to give it whatever it takes. You're winning over here. The 20 are winning, the 80 are quitting. Now, that's like that with anything, folks. That's just not trading. If we all, 100 of us, opened a small business, okay? 100 of us open a small business. After 3 years, 80 of you would have closed it already. 20 of you, your business will still be going. Think about that, okay? 100 of us go to medical school. 80 of us are quitting. 20 of us are going to stick it out and graduate with a medical degree. Think about that. Now, what is the difference between all of these people and all of these people? It's not that they're smarter than you. They have more discipline than you. That's the only difference that's happening. That doesn't mean, folks, this is very important. We all start in the same box in life. It's just what it is, what it is. We all start in the same box. 80 of you are going to be here. 20 of you are going to be here. 80 of you are going to be partying at the bar on weekends. 20 of you will be learning how to trade on the weekend. That doesn't mean that nobody from here can get back over here. You can get back over there in the 20%. And it doesn't mean the 20% is going to stay in there either. The 20% can run over to the 80%. The choice is yours. What you put in is what you get out. That is the bottom line when it comes to trading. In our VIP, I have all the stats to prove it. I can see how many of you watched the videos, when you click on them, how long you watched them, each time you clicked on them, how many of you post every day, how many of you show up to the live trainings every Tuesday and Thursday night. I have all the stats, and it's 80-20. The 20% of you that are winning every day and succeeding, you show up to all of those things. The 80% of you haven't done a thing for the most part. Nothing. Didn't even say hello in the chat. So the stats back it up. Now, what are you going to do? Aren't you sick of being in that 80%? Because most of the people in that 80% here, they quit at everything. They're just quitters. I'll try it. I'll quit. New job, quit. New job, quit. They try to stream, quit. They try to open up a small business, quit. They go to the gym, quit. Think about what you do every day, traders. Think about what you do every day in your entire, how many things have you quit in your life? Put that number in the chat. Seriously, we're not going to call you out. Just put the number in the chat. How many things have you quit over your lifetime? What number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100? How many things? Put it in the chat. Looking sad with the follow. 3. Good job. You're being honest with yourself. 3 things you quit. 5 things you quit. 2 things you quit. Almost everything you quit. Thousands of things you quit. That's great. We've all quit something. But there was a time where we said, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going all in. Eventually, you must go all in on something, or you're always going to be in that 80% box. You're going to be stuck in that 80% box. Another thing you can't do is always have the freebie mind. You know what the freebie mind is? Can I get it for free? You try to negotiate everything. Can I get it for $5 instead of $6? Can I? That's the poor mentality. That won't work in the market. Won't work. Because what you're bringing into trading, as soon as you get a little taste of green, you get out. You get a little taste of green, you get out. And you can't have that. And we'll change that for you as well, too. All right, here we go. 20% studied. Joseph, good morning. Yes. So that's Miss Market. You know where we're set up now on Miss Market, okay? We're going to head over now to Tesla. This has destroyed more accounts than any other stock in the market is Tesla. Number 1. Here we go on Tesla. We are in a neutral state on Tesla. The same thing applies. Anything to the downside on a gap, you are doing nothing. Nothing. The only thing you're looking for is if you are way down here in position 3 on Tesla, you're looking for the move back up. You will get the move back up, being in that bullish state, in that bearish position down here. If you open in 2 or you open in 1, you are doing nothing. You're waiting for this to get more narrow. That's to the downside. Now, as we come back up to the upside here on Tesla, anything in position 1 with an event, you're going. Position 2 with an event, you're going. Anything with position 3, you're looking for the pullback first, okay? You have to see what kind of retracement you get. You can't just jump in, folks. This is not the lottery. Sorry. You treat it like that, you're going to keep blowing up accounts. Does everybody understand this? Does everybody understand this? Those of you trading in free brokers, your Weebles, your Thinkorswims, you really don't stand a chance. All right? You got the middleman there. You must get in a direct access routing broker. You want to execute your trades right to the exchange. You want to eliminate the middleman. Okay? Too many games are played with that middleman and your free broker. That's how they make your money. They make their money off your slippage. How many of you that use Weeble or Thinkorswim can honestly say every day when you trade, I got the fill I wanted? Or how many of you say, oh man, I didn't want to get in at 349.50. I thought I was getting in at 349. What the hell? Now you're 50 cents in the hole before you even did anything. Right? But why do you go to the free broker? Because you got the free mentality and you're trying to be a trader. It ain't gonna work. Free. You can't do that. You got a direct access routing broker. Pay your commissions. Your slippage will be a lot more than your commissions will be if you keep using those free brokers. And don't try to get into a trade on Weeble with a lot of shares or contracts because they ain't gonna let you out. You have to get out by the tens. You got 1,000 contracts. You got to sell 10. Candy with the heartbeat. Matt Dixon with the rose. The goat. The rose. The goat. All right, Matt Dixon. Thank you. Keep tapping, everybody. We are at 22,000 likes. We got to be hitting. We got to be at 50 by now. Same guy as yesterday. Yeah, Dave, you could just remove them. You could just remove them. Now, hold on. Before you remove Mike. Mike, what's an offset? Mike Wazowski. What is an offset? Can you tell me? And don't Google it. You got 10 seconds to answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to bed, amateur. Now you can block them. All right, here we go. What else are we looking at? Cass Catchin with the follow. Hello, Lightning, Google DAR brokers. You don't know what an offset is. That's good. Nicky Nick. How are you, Nicky Nick? VIPers, do we know what an offset is? Yes or no? Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. How many traders in here do not know what an offset is? Put me in the chat. How many traders do not know what an offset is? Put me in the chat. I really need to know. I need to know this. Oh, brother. Yo! How many of you take market orders every day? How many of you are using market orders every day? Say me in the chat. Now, the next question I'm going to ask, I have to. How many of you don't even know what order you're doing in the market? How many of you don't even know what type of order you are doing in the market? Put me in the chat. My next question is, do any of you know how to change different orders in the market and set yourself up with hotkeys? Yes or no? How many of you use hotkeys to execute a trade? How many of you use a mouse? Put hotkeys in for hotkeys, put mouse in for mouse. How many of you use a mouse? We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, my lords. Whoop. Sad. It's sad. It's a little sad. But I'm here to help you, okay? And VIPers, don't you act like you're all high and mighty now. You didn't know what the hell it was either when you first started. Candy with the heartbeat. We got a lot of work to do. All right, you'll learn about offsets. I'm going to do an education video and post it on offsets, all right? And we'll on VIP training Tuesday night, we will go over offsets, okay? All right, here we go. Amazon, we are in a neutral state. Right here, neutral. Mark that down. We're going to go over to JPM. We have a lot of neutral states coming in to Monday, either up, bullish, or bearish neutral states. So we know we're going to be whippy tomorrow. We already know that coming out of the gate. It doesn't matter what gaps up, what gaps down, anything. We already know we are going to be whippy in the market for the first half hour tomorrow. Right here on JPM, we are neutral. Neutral state here on JPM. Are we ready? You get a move down. Right here. You get a pullback right here. Are you taking that short right there? Yes or no in the market? Raul Cornejo, in the VIP, with our VIP trading room, you can use the phone to listen in on them. You don't have to sign in. You can use the phone. They are out in force this weekend. Yeah, well, they're in their mommy's basement, sleeping. They're probably still in bed, scrolling through. Marky Brown with the chili. No, you're not going long there. No. Well, yeah, the higher time frame is a part of it. Look at the retracement. Look at your retracement. Okay? You retrace 50%. You're not looking for a short here. You're looking for the BOS right there. Where the hell's Katana Lim on weekends? Someone go into the VIP chat, tag Katana Lim, and say, Voss wants to know where the hell are you on weekends? We got no time for surfing. We got no time to play volleyball. We got no time for the beach. You're looking for the BOS to the upside here on JPM. Now, are you going long there? You get a move down at the open, and then you get violence to the upside. Are you going long right there on JPM? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Well, let me do this so you guys can understand it better. That's your red candle. That's your green candle. Are you now going long on that violence to the upside? No, why not? Why not? Why aren't you going long there? because you have to let it cycle out. Do you all understand that? You have to let this is red, green, let it cycle out. Color change, boom, to the upside. Do you all understand that? You have to know where you are in your cycle at all times on the market. What time frame is the best time frame to know what cycle you are in for the first 30 minutes of the day? Put it in the chat. Well, I'll say for the first hour of the day. What is the best time frame to know your market cycle? Put it in the chat. Do you know? 2 minute, no. 2 minute, no. Thank you, Andrew the Believer. The 5-minute chart is where you are going to make your living. Do you understand that? Why do I say for the first hour? By 11 o'clock, we'll say 10:30. I'll give you an hour and a half. Your trading day should be over. Over! We're not waking up at 9:30. Ding, ding, ding. Some of you are trading the pre-market. The biggest scam in America is trading in that pre-market. You can't trade in the pre-market, folks. Amateurs live in the pre-market. Okay? 9:30 to 11 a.m. is where you're trading. I really want you 9:30 to 10:30. That's where I want you. Right there. That is the bullseye. 3 trades, max. And you will change your life. People think the more you trade, the more you make. Is that true? YouTube, come on, you all gurus in there. The more you trade, do you win the more you trade? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. No. The more you trade, the more you lose. Well, then, Voss, how can I make more money? First problem, you are relying on money. You are making money, the center of your trading. The number one thing you make at the center of your trading is risk management. Write that down. Number 2, your setup. You are a setup trader. That is it. You are a setup trader. You look for setups. You don't go hunt for news. You don't go hunt on scanners. You are a setup trader, period. End of discussion. My next question to all you news chasers, okay? You're not Storm Fields, number 1. Number 2, how is that working out for you, news chasers? How are you doing in the market? Woo! Woo! Eduardo Alamo, Mr. Henry! Why? Argentum says, why 9:30 to 10:30? That is where your most volatility and volume is in the market, Argentum. Want to make sure I get your name. I like that profile picture. That's interesting. That's where most of your volatility is, Argentum. Okay? The longer the day goes on, your volume starts going down. You cannot look at scanners, okay? You can't do it. It's impossible. It won't work. Don't be like this guy over here. Oh, I can't do it. Yes, I can. Hold on. I can do it here. That's right. Don't give him half of the sauce. Hold on. Auto Trade Genius. Auto Trade Genius. Now, let me ask you all a question. This idiot, is selling you on auto trading. Come on over. We have it all automated for you. We figured it out. We can auto trade for you. Okay, I'll go over there. How much is it? $5,000. What do I get for $5,000? It's automatic. We're going to put this special code into your computer, and you're going to be a miracle worker. Jesus is going to come and sit next to you. And they paid the $5,000. Auto. He's in mommy's basement right now with his pillow. He's flipping over to get to the cold side of it. With his nice comforter that has He-Man on it. Don't listen to these people, folks. Buckeye with the cap. Sean Pilot with the lightning. Hillary with the rose. Let's go. Keep tapping, everybody. Risk management is key. When you enter a trade in here, how many of you focus on risk first? How many of you focus on risk management first? I'm going to do a little thing here. Let's see what we get. Say me in the chat if risk is number one on your mind when you trade. Put me in the chat or put no, it's not. Me, yes, no, it's not. Look at all these VIPers. Look at all these VIPers. Now, for those of you that don't put risk as number one, why? What are you putting as number one? I'm going to tell you right now. Making money. Making money. And that's why you are losing money. That is why you are losing money. You cannot have on the brain that you are going to make. You're going to lose. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, sorry, guys. Yes, the VIP. To get in the VIP, you're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. The link is in my YouTube profile, and the link is in my TikTok profile, or just go to www.theVossTrading.com. Over here at theVossTrading.com, we don't rob you. $25 a month, $275 for the entire year. Come in, check us out, apply what we teach you, and you ain't going anywhere. If you come in, not disciplined, lazy, you'll be gone in a matter of hours. I use my account as the stop loss. Well, how many accounts have you blown up? Mr. Henry! Mr. Henry! How many accounts have you blown up? Money, money, money has been my focus. Well, glorious. How's that working out for you? Thank you for the follow, Irvin. Andre. Mena with the follow. Academia Trade with the follow. Tap, tap, tap. We're only at 39,000. All right, we won't be on long. We got one meerkat on the board. Candy with the meerkat. Candy with the meerkat. Thank you so much. Look at all these followers. How do we find meaningful stocks? We'll teach you that in the VIP, Azul. What do I think about Bollinger Bands? All right, you ready? What's your name? Triguenito? Here we go. This is what I think about Bollinger Bands. What other questions do we have? Put them in the chat. Nah, with the follow. Bollinger Bands. Let me ask you a question. Do you guys even know what a Bollinger Band is? It's not a band that sings. They're not called the Bollingers. Yee! We're the Bollinger Bands. Yeah! Yeah! Matt Dixon with the meerkat. Matt Dixon with the meerkat. Andrew the Believer with the You're Awesome. No, you're awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Money, money bands. I can't get most of you to use workout bands. Never mind Bollinger Bands. All right, here we go. All right, let's look at XRP. This will get him in here. All right, XRP. Whoa, XRP. It's going to the moon. It's going to the moon. Look at that thing. No, it ain't. It's coming back to the 20. You guys almost ready? It's going to come back to the 20. Are you almost ready? Yes. Let's watch it all come back to the 20. You're welcome, Raul. Let's see what we got on the higher time frames here. On XRP. Oh, it's coming right up to that 8. You see it? Hold on. Let's move this out of here. Coming right up to that 8. 2.447, but you're coming back to the 20, folks. You're coming back to the 20. Why are we coming back to the 20? Put it in the chat. Why are we coming back to the 20? Does anybody know? This is a test, by the way. This is a test, folks. Lose somebody. Let's go here. You got it. All roads lead back to the 20. Mr. Henry, you blew up a lot of accounts? Well, stop using your account as a stop loss. Mr. Henry, you got to get in that VIP. ASAP. We are going to teach you risk to reward on every trade you take. So, Mr. Henry, the Sam says profits number one. That's why he's blowing up 50 accounts. Mr. Henry, listen, every trade that you get into, when we teach you, you will know your risk to reward on every single one before you enter it. The first thing we must do, what do I always tell you in here, traders? When you join the VIP, I got to clean up your mess. You know what that means? I got to clean up your risk management because most of you don't have any. I can guarantee you 99% of our VIPers, when they start, have no risk management. So when it comes to losing, we got to teach you how to lose. You can't be a good winner in the market unless you are a good loser. Do you all understand that? How can you be a good winner if you can't lose properly? If you're taking, let me put this to perspective for you. These are your losers. These are your winners. These are your losers. These are your winners. How do you expect to be profitable every month? That is your ratio right now. All of you that are in here, that is your ratio, whether you want to believe that or not. Those are your winners. Those are your losers. We're going to flip that over for you. It's going to take me time to do it because I don't know where you learned from to begin with. I got to clean that mess up first. And then we're going to get to teaching you how to trade properly. All right? Because you're going to have to trade without all the bullshit on your chart. Right now, here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? I should make this a permanent marking. Right now, your chart looks like this every day that you trade. Okay? That is what you're used to trading with. So I got to clean that mess up, number one. Number two, I got to clean your risk up. And then we're going to get to work in that VIP with you, all right? This is what your charts are going to look like going further. As of today, who's making the promise that your charts are going to look like this moving forward? Price action is king. All roads lead back to the 20. We're going to make you a good trader. The question is, are you ready to become a good trader? Yes or no? What is my average risk to reward or return on investment? TP, right now, you don't have any type of reward going on. Don't worry about our average. Let's focus on your average, okay? Too many people are focusing on what everybody else is doing. You must start focusing on what you're doing, and it's not winning. We got to start making you a winner, okay? Right now, you're losing in the market. Folks, I'm not going to lie to you. You're losing. You come in, you're coming back to the 20 on Bitcoin. You come in, you let us train you, and let what you learn speak for themselves. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing. If what we taught didn't work, we wouldn't have over 1,800 people in our community. 1,800 people. Do you understand that? Triguenito. Everything we teach you will work for anything that you trade. Forex, futures, options, it doesn't matter, folks, what you are trading. Price action is king. Do you all understand that? You must learn how to trade price action, and that we're going to make you an expert on price action as long as you come in with discipline and stick it out. Okay? Once you see a little bit of hard work that you have to do, most people run away from that. You are not going to get rich quick doing this. You are not going to get rich quick doing this. Does everybody understand that in here? It will not work. Mr. Henry, day trade. What we teach you will work with swing trading too, of course. But day trade. I can't get most of you to stay in a trade for 2 minutes. How the hell am I going to get you to stay in a trade for 2 days? 90% of you in here use the word scalping. You like to scalp. Really what that means is I'm too much of a wimp to stay in a trade long enough. That's all that means. And if scalping worked, how are you doing with it? Or where are you where you want to be in your trading journey? Scalpers? No. And if you're saying, oh, I am, you're lying. You will become a chronic liar. That's the only difference. You got to come back to reality, folks. All right? The only way to make this work is you have to come back to reality. Come back. Come back. Come back. USA says, put everything in Doji and look for the Hail Mary. Must rely off the government a lot. Well, not anymore. Robert Frazier, we all feel that. Yep. Skull Steve, but you're not. You're not. You know you're not. Deep down in your subconscious, you know you're not. See what I'm saying? Remember, 92% of you will fail. 92% are going to fail. Not because you can't do this. You can't break the ego, and you don't know what you're doing. That's all. You got to get reps in the market, folks. You got to get reps in the market. You got to trade the market every day. Trade, trade, trade. Post your trades. We'll review them every day. Post your journal once a month. We will review it. Watch all the course content. Ask questions. Show up to all the lives. We do lives twice a week at night for you guys because I know you're working. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, I give you live training for an hour each night in the VIP live training room. We are going to teach you how to do this properly. Everything you think you know, throw it out the window. Because once you learn how to trade from us, you're going to go back and look at what you think you knew, and you're going to be embarrassed. VIPers, how many of you were embarrassed once you learned how to trade properly? Of what you thought you knew. Really, you always tell me, guys, you didn't realize how much you didn't know. I love when they say that. Thank you, SM. Thank you, everybody. Hit that follow button over YouTube. We have passed 4,000 followers on YouTube, and we just started. Hit that YouTube follow. We want to get to 50,000. Over here on TikTok, we're approaching 100,000 followers. Hillary! Hillary with the roses. Everyone be like Hillary. Thank you, Hillary. And congratulations again to our Hillary. Top female trader in the VIP. Might be top trader in the VIP. Now do I think about it. Ladies, yes, we have a lot of lady traders in our VIP. We have a lot. A lot. Trade 9:30 to 11. Isn't that scalping? No. Scalping is getting in a trade, in and out, in under a minute. I took 2 years and just watched after I crashed an account. Frida, head over to my TikTok bio or go to the website. The Voss, everyone, it's theVossTrading.com. That's how you get into the VIP. TheVossTrading.com. She's doing good because she studies, guys. She studies. What else? What else do you want me to go over? I have to go to the driving range. Is trading simple or difficult? Trading will be the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. Not because of learning how to trade, what I teach you, it's because you won't be able to get out of your own way. We are going to have to work on a discipline and patience. And if you can do that and learn what we teach you, our Gentum, then you'll be in good shape. But it is hard. You make it hard. Individuals make trading hard because no one's disciplined. No one's patient. They see a little taste of green and they jump in and then they lose. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. How many of you enter a trade and it immediately reverses on you? Because you don't know the market cycle. No traders pretty much know the market cycle. It's scary. We were just having this conversation last Tuesday with a group of traders that I know that were in my original Mentorship class. Learning the market cycle revolutionized me as a trader. That in itself. I did one of these. Oh my God. I used to get in every time it was going to turn over the cycle. I didn't stand a chance. That is what's going to happen to you when you start learning how to trade probably. EMA, if you want to use EMAs, you can. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Market cycle, oh, good one, Asylum. You learned that in the VIP. We ain't giving that away. No. XOM. And me teaching you it one time here, it's going to take you a while. XOM, what state are we in at the open tomorrow? What state will we be in on XOM? You all should be able to say it in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go. Argentum, pretty much. I wouldn't say it's easy to learn price action. It's going to take you time. You're going to have to go through about 300 losses in order to be good at trading. You're going to have to get through about 300 losses. And that's the problem with most people. They can't handle losing 300 times or more. They get crushed too easily. Let me ask you all the VIPers in here right now. What is the number one thing when you started with us that you had to overcome that was the hardest? This is a great question, everybody. Let these VIPers tell you in here right now. What was the number one thing that was the hardest for you to overcome? Losses. Yep, that's usually number one. Losses. Most people don't like to lose. Most people cry when their sport team loses. Now they're losing. Could you imagine in this society today? They get trophies for losing. Not here. Miss Market doesn't reward you for losing, everybody. I want to put that up front. Miss Market does not reward you for losing. Emotion. I need to overcome what I think I know. Right. Throw it in the garbage. It doesn't work. If what you knew worked, you'll be a good trader. Remember that. A lot of you, the problem is you have been making the same mistakes for so long. So think about that. You're making the same mistake every day. Same mistake. It's almost insanity. Same mistake. Now we have to unravel all these mistakes. It's like a golfer. When you tried to learn how to golf watching YouTube videos because you didn't want to pay for a real coach, think about that. How many mistakes did they have to fix before they got you to swing correctly? Same thing as trading. You build up so many bad habits, it takes so much time to unravel all of that. Argentum goes 300 losses, yes. Argentum, you're going to be in a simulator. We're going to put you in a simulator. You are going to trade the live real market in a simulator. So here's what you have to do, folks. Argentum, are you ready? You must be green in a simulator for 6 months straight, every month. Minimum 350 trades. If you can't be green in a sim with 350 trades every single month, what do you think you're going to do when you put your real money on the line? You're all going to go like this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, money. Bye-bye. What's up, Joe? How are you? Thank you for the rose, Joe. Good to see you in here, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Fugazi. Did I write this with a mouse? No, I used my eyes. I can write with my eyes. The beams come out and they write for me. I got these special powers that I don't know how they came to me. Once I got LASIK surgery a couple years ago, I'm able to write with my eyes now. Triguenito, we teach every Tuesday and Thursday nights. I'm going to tag you, Triguenito, in the VIP chat once I get off here. Read everything. Read every letter of every word, okay? Thank you for the follow. 350 trades a month? No. 350 trades total. If you take 350 trades a month, you're welcome, Triguanito. Everyone, welcome Triguanito to the VIP. They're going to welcome you when I tag you in there. But welcome here. Everybody welcome Triguanito to the VIP. Good job, buddy. Do I trade live daily? No. Nope. Do I post my trades that I take? Yes. With executions. Because what's going to happen, C. Penny, is that you're going to try to copy my trades. And you're not going to learn how to trade yourself. I'm going to give you the fishing pole, my friends, and you are going to learn how to trade yourself. Joachim with the follow. Thank you. How many of you have watched live traders on here and made money? Anybody? I'm going to watch Bill trade now. Well, first of all, you're delayed, whether you like it or not. You don't even know that. And number two, how many of you have copying others trade? Anybody? Malcolm and User. How many months have you been green in a row? Put it in the chat. There's no such thing as 1,300%. So now I know you're lying. Poor Malcolm. Malcolm, when you come back to reality, we'll teach you how to trade properly. Hakia Ahmed, welcome to the VIP. Any books that you recommend? Oh, wait, you're in the VIP, right? Triguanito, this is how many books I recommend. None. Do never read a book on how to trade. Burn them. If you have them, burn them right now. Anything else, my beautiful traders? You're welcome, Mr. Nahas. My first trade this year was 1,400%. Liar! Liar! The coaches, you see how I told you they stick out like a sore thumb? Thank you, Sashi Cat, for the heart me. Britty with the Rosa. Thank you, Britty. 1,300% in 2 months. Liar! I have 4 trading books that never helped me out. Why isn't that believable? Because all I have to do is look at your profile picture. I mean, at least if you're going to lie, make it look real, for crying out loud. All right? I mean, you're like 10 years old, and what are you doing? You're 10 years old. You're about 10, maybe 15. Malcolm Rice Lambot. You got 6 first names. Give me one funded account, Saeed. I'll tell you what, Saeed. I'll fund your account for you. Any money you make, I keep it all. Any money you lose, you pay me back. All right, Saeed? We'll put a contract together, a legal contract. Any money you make, I keep it all. Any money you lose, you have to pay me back, Saeed. All right? You think he could figure that one out? You think he could figure out what I just said? Heads I win, tails you lose. User with the donut. He's sitting there right now. Wait a minute. And if I make any money, he keeps it. If I lose any money, I have to pay it all back. Okay, I'll do that deal. Saeed says he'll do it. He'll do it, everybody. Saeed, he's in to do it. Any money he makes, I keep. He doesn't get any of it. Any money he loses, he has to pay me back fully. Okay, everybody? He's agreed to that deal. Heads I win, tails you lose. User, Sashi the cat, Britty D, J.O. Scott Davis, Matt Dixon, Hillary, yes, Andrew the Believer, Britty, Buckeye, Marky Brown, Candy, Rihanna, hello Rihanna, Eat Sleep Bark, Chef Joseph, Steven Silent, Jeffy Joe, Powder with the Galaxy, Mr. Davey, yes. Thank you so much. Anything else you want me to go over? Put it in the chat. 100,000 likes. I like it. Keep tapping, everybody. Tap us to the moon. NVIDIA, let's do it. I am good. They all say that, Saeed. That's the problem. All right. Oh, whoa. Sound the alarm. NVIDIA, we are in a narrow state. If we open in position 1 on NVIDIA, up or down with an event, can you go long? Yes or no? Thank you, Rihanna. Thank you, Brittany. Norman, nobody cares, babe. Don't worry about news. Trade your position and your state. That's the problem, guys. You're guessing. You're looking for a Hail Mary. Yes, you're going long there. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back on tomorrow morning to get you ready for the market. We will put all the whip zones in place and all the support and resistance levels will be in place tomorrow. Get in that VIP right now. So by tomorrow morning, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Start studying. You will not be a good trader lying to yourself. You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. I will teach you how to trade properly. It's time for you to stop the bullshit. Get in there. We'll see you in the VIP. Love you all so much. We'll see you on TikTok Live and YouTube tomorrow at 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day, everybody.